Meteorologist Damon Madsen joins us once again, and we could see that storm just caused a lot of damage. And I guess, you know, this month it's not uncommon to have storms in the region.
Not at all. I mean, good info right there because of how active it's been. Yeah, we've been pretty lucky through June and July. Not a lot happening, but and we're seeing it now. Mother Nature unleashing those storms here in the summer heat and humidity. And so far today, hey, I'll say this, folks, it is nothing compared to what we saw on Monday. Those storms, they did not leave any part of the region untouched. When you look at the storm reports map, which the National Weather Service is still catching up on some of the wind damage reports. Every single one of these white circles on the map indicates some sort of wind damage, and basically every county in the region has been covered. We also did get some flooding reports out of western Maryland, and of course lightning strikes, a big time issue as well, especially as you move to the east and those storms interacted with the Chesapeake Bay. Nothing like that. No storms rolling through the DC metro right now as we speak. A quiet view of Reagan off in the distance, and we hope to keep it that way. But unfortunately, there are still a couple of clusters of strong to severe storms right on our doorstep, basically following the track of this stalled front that remains nearby. Now, again, we had some rain early this morning, but this latest batch of storms just dove to the south and west toward Roanoke. But we're watching this cluster over Ohio very, very closely. The northern edge of those storms could still hold their strength and bring some activity to us by the time we get into the overnight hours. But at least for now, for this evening commute, we only have clouds rolling in, not much else. So hopefully we can all make it home before any additional activity does arrive. Now, the severe outlook for the rest of the day continues to paint the fact that, well, most of the severe weather is going to just miss us to the south and west. Really, it would be toward the Shenandoah Valley in Virginia, where we could possibly see any severe weather that would be mostly damaging wind gusts, but that does not get us out of the woods for the heavy rainfall threat. Now, at this point, only Garrett County is under a flood watch until very early tomorrow morning around 5 a.m. The rest of the region not under any kind of flood watch, but after some of the heavy rainfall we picked up not just yesterday, but dating all the way back to Friday, if we get any more heavy rain in a short amount of time, some localized flooding could happen. Now, Futurecast, I think, is still trying to be a little aggressive with how these storms look as they roll in. I don't think we're going to see an organized line of thunderstorms like this. I think they will be weakening by the time they get here, if they hold together at all. But you see the timing here mostly through that first half of the night tonight, 9 o'clock on through midnight. We could see that wave of heavy rain come with that northern edge of the storms over Ohio. So yeah, we have to keep our guard up through then, but after midnight, it quiets down and we're going to see things stay decently quiet. Only a few isolated showers and storms are expected on Wednesday. So no, we don't get rid of the shower and storm threat as we head into the second half of the week, but it looks to be a lot lower of a storm threat compared to what we just dealt with the last few days. So there you go. Yeah, a few showers and storms through Friday, still decently muggy as all of that happens. But finally, that stalled front's going to clear. And guess what? Saturday, gorgeous. Sunny skies, lower humidity, temperatures only in the lower to middle 80s.
All right, Dave.